The way you start your day is truly very, very important, especially for empaths, intuitives, and highly sensitive souls. It is even more important to have a powerful morning practice to start your day off right, where you feel more aligned, more empowered, and more centered throughout the day, rather than being impacted by all these things that are happening all around you. In this video today, I want to share with you 6 powerful morning practices that you can start your day with, so you can start your day on a higher note, higher frequency, higher vibration, and to open yourself up to all the good things life has to offer. And if you're one of the people that you just start your day, you get up in the morning, you just get started with your day, you get ready, you take care of your things, and then you just either head to work or you just really just start your day with whatever that is. That is actually not serving you, because as you are waking up, and especially if you're an intuitive and highly sensitive soul and an empath, you may have picked up a lot throughout the night. And if you're not doing this morning routine that I'm about to share with you, you're taking it with you throughout the day. But even let's say you're not an empath or intuitive, I mean, I'm pretty sure since you're here watching this, I would say you are. But even if you're not, having a morning routine is just so powerful, because like I said, it will help you get centered. It will help you stay in alignment or get back into alignment, and you feel so much more empowered as you start your day. Because there are certain things that any empath should do in the morning, but then also other things that will help you really manifest the life that you want, that will help you stay in alignment with your dreams, your desires, and you as a soul, so you can stay in alignment with that. That is why having a morning routine is so beneficial, so powerful. And like I said, for empaths and intuitives and highly sensitive souls, it's important to have that morning routine to release a lot of the stuff that you may have picked up on throughout the night. And like I said, I'm about to share with you 6 practices, and one of them is to really help you do that, because you are very sensitive. You are always on, right? Us empaths and highly sensitives and intuitives, we're always on, picking up stuff left and right. And what you don't want to take that with you throughout your day, right? So having that morning routine where you really prepare yourself for the day, it helps you really stay in alignment. And then you're also vibrating at a much higher frequency, so you can start attracting more of the good things that you truly want. So let me share with you those 6 practices that I really want to invite you to implement on a daily basis. Or if you don't want all of them, at least some of them, the most important ones, to really start your day off on a good note. The first practice I would like to invite you to is, the first thing you do as soon as you wake up is to tune in and connect with soul, the essence of your being. And ideally, you want to do it before you get out of bed, before you maybe grab your cell phone or do anything. Just when you wake up, you just close your eyes again and you just tune in. Of course, you may want to be careful that you don't fall asleep. Again, you may even sit up for that. In case you do fall asleep quite quickly, just maybe sit up. But before you even get out of bed, really take that time, take a moment, just tune in and connect deeply, connect with the essence of your being. You can even put your hands over your heart, so you can really connect deeply within your heart center, because that's the seat of your soul. But doing that, that's the first thing I want to invite you to do, is before getting out of bed, connect with soul. Because you will notice a shift in how you feel, because you're feeling more centered, more in alignment as you're connecting with soul. Then the second practice that I want to invite you to consider is, and that you can do after you have gotten out of bed, after you have done the most important things in the morning, but is to maybe start doing some gratitude journaling. You really tap into the energy of gratitude. And you can actually also do that while you're still laying in bed. You can even tap into the energy of gratitude. Just think of all the things that you're really grateful for. And when it comes to gratitude, it doesn't always have to be these major things, but even just the small things that, hey, I'm so grateful that I have this very comfortable bed that I get to lay in every single night. If you have a partner next to you, like, hey, I'm so grateful that I have someone that I can cuddle with at night, or things like that. It's really also those small things that really mean a lot. But then when you're thinking about these, really tap into the feeling of gratitude, because when you do that, it also raises your vibration. And when you start your day off really with that higher vibration, I mean, your day can only go really well, right? So start your day off with gratitude, whether it is you want to, do it after you have gotten up and just do some journaling about that and write for a few minutes about all the things you're grateful for, or just tapping into it as soon as you get up, right after you connect with soul. Or you can even do both as well if you would like. But starting your day off with gratitude is also very, very powerful. Then the third tip here is, and this is especially for empath, intuitives, and highly sensitive souls, is when you get up, you want to cleanse, clear, and protect. Because like I said, as empath and highly sensitive souls, we're always on, right? We're always picking up stuff from all around us. And if you're noticing that your sleep is very disturbed, if you're having like totally weird, off the wall, intense, realistic kind of dreams and things like that, or you're just feeling very restless at night, that could mean that you're picking up stuff from all around you. Whether it is you may be traveling into different dimensions, maybe you're visiting past lifetimes of yours, or maybe you're just picking up energies from other people. It doesn't even have to be the person right next to you. But even just people just all around you, you may pick up those energies. And that can cause you to feel very restless at night and have those really intense dreams that may not even make any sense to you, right? And when you get up in the morning, what you want to do is you want to cleanse your energy field. So basically what you can do is imagine a waterfall of white light just coming over you, washing away any fragments, anything that you have picked up. Really, like if you were to take a shower, do that. Even if you take a shower in the morning, you can do that too, letting the water wash away any and all fragments that are really not yours. Any energy that you have picked up that is not yours. So just do a massive cleanse of your energy field is very important. Now you can also even do like a swipe like this, like you're basically swiping off the dirt off in your energy field, right? You can do that as well. You just, in your entire body, just wiping it off, wiping it off. And then you want to release anything that is not yours. If you have any weird feelings from the night, from the dreams or anything like that, you really just want to cut those cords. You just want to clear it all out. Let it dissolve into nothingness where it came from. Like really imagine just releasing your body. And then you want to protect yourself. What you can do is imagining an orb of white light around you. So this is like your protection measure, right? So nothing negative can come into your bubble of white light or your orb of white light. Now this you can actually also do in the evening before you go to bed. So you can also cleanse yourself from the day, release anything that you don't need to take with you at night. And of course, put this bubble of white protection light around you. So maybe it will help you then sleep a little better at night. So this cleanse, clear, protect, you can do in the morning, first thing when you wake up, or then in the evening as well. Just to keep you protected from all these things that are all around you. Now, of course, you can even do that during the day as well. So this practice is really especially beneficial for us empath and highly sensitive souls, us intuitives, since we're always on and picking up so much stuff all around us. Then the fourth practice I want to invite you to is meditation. Meditation is such a beautiful thing, especially when you're doing it in the morning, before you get started with your day, to really get calm, get centered, get empowered, or it depends what you do for meditation. I prefer the guided meditations. I have some beautiful journeys, meditation journeys that I love to do, that with a specific focus, whether it is about tapping more into joy, manifesting more abundance, things like that. So I have these specific journeys that I like to do in the morning, but you can also just listen to just regular meditation music without any spoken words behind. Whatever works for you. But having that meditation practice in the morning, it also helps you really get back to center. It helps you calm down your mind, quiet down your mind, and also helps you really get back into alignment, because oftentimes when you're meditating, you're also receiving insights, you're receiving guidance, you're receiving ideas, or just really, you're just feeling so much better after you've done a meditation. So adding meditation to your morning practice is truly a beneficial part. Now, of course, you can also meditate during the day or in the evening, but more in the morning, it really sets up your day so you start your day truly in alignment. Because if you're doing any of those or even all of those practices that I already mentioned to you, it will already set your day up to you're starting off vibrating much higher. You're more in alignment. You're feeling happier because you've done all this beautiful work from the gratitude, connecting with soul, cleansing and clearing. And now we're also doing meditation. I mean, this is truly a beautiful practice to start your day off. Then if you're pressed on time, you can actually stop here at, step number 4. But if you have more time, then I also want to invite you with the 5th tip here is to review your intentions, your list of intentions, your desires, and really feel into them, because that will help you connect to your desires. It will help you draw them in much quicker. So this is more now about manifesting the life that you truly want. So really visualizing or connecting with your intentions. I like to write them out, or actually have them written out in the form of, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then whatever I want. And I actually have little paragraphs of what I want. So as I'm reading that, I can actually tune into the essence of what it is, and I feel so good when I read that. But reviewing your intentions, really feeling into it, it's such a beautiful practice to start your day as it relates really to manifesting the life that you want. But here it's also about really feeling into it. It's not just enough to just read it, because when you're reading it, I mean, you can read so much, but if there's no emotional charge behind it, if you're not feeling into it, it's really, you're just reading it, right? But when you put some feelings behind it, that's how you really amplify the feeling, which brings me into the 6th tip here is the 6th practice. It kind of goes hand in hand with reviewing your intentions and feeling into it, because then you want to visualize those intentions really coming about. You want to magnetize them, and you magnetize them by really feeling into them even more. And I have a video that I want to mention to you where I actually share with you a process on how to really magnetize your desires so you can start drawing that in with more ease. But visualizing and magnetizing your desires, doing it in the morning is also so powerful, because then as you go about your day, then you may then get insights and downloads or ideas that will help you move forward and move towards manifesting your desires, because you have to co-create your desires, right? You magnetize it, you visualize it, you really feel into it, and that's really sending out the signal to the universe, telling the universe what you want, but then you also got to take action on it. So the universe is then sending you the ideas, the insights, the guidance of what you may do to move forward with that, and of course then you need to act on that. But these are the 6 most important morning practices that I really want to invite you to consider implementing. Now I have 2 additional ones that I want to share with you. They're like bonuses, so to speak. Now they're optional, you don't have to do them, but if you have more time in the morning, and you may choose to do that, maybe not every day, but a few times during the week if you have the time, which is then the 7th one would be journaling and writing your reality. What I mean with that is like you're really tapping into your intentions of what you want, and then you're writing from that place, like really connecting with that future version of you that has exactly what you want. And then you write, as the future version of myself who now has X, Y, and Z, I now, and just free write. Just really write your reality, because then you're writing it into existence. Because as you're writing it, you want to tap into the feeling even more. That's also then helps you magnetize the feeling, the desires that you have, and it brings it about much quicker. Or you can just journal about whatever else you would like to write about, whether it's like things that you've experienced at night, or just about your day, about your future, about whatever it is. But just journaling will also set you up to feel better as well. And then another bonus tip is exercise. When you exercise, and it doesn't mean that you need to go to the gym and, bench press or anything like that, or go for a massive run or anything like that. It doesn't mean that. Even just slight stretches or a short walk can be very, very beneficial. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you want to release any excess energy, any stuck energy, because as you are moving, right? You're moving your joints, you're moving your body, you're moving the energy that is pent up within you. So let's say the day before you had a really busy day, or just a lot of things just didn't go the way you want. Well, that's negative energy, right? That needs to be released. Yes, the cleansing, the clearing, the protection can help with that. But still, if you're feeling just not yourself. If you're exercising and you're doing it with intention, meaning that as you're moving, as you're stretching, as you're walking, with each step that you take, you're releasing the negative energy. That is so powerful, because then you're letting it go. If you don't, that it can cause more pain, stiffness, uneasy kind of feeling, just like an icky feeling that you don't really feel yourself. And that's usually a good indicator that, hey, you're holding on to some negative energy that you really don't need. So doing some exercise would be very, very beneficial, just to release that excess energy, that negative energy, that stuck energy. But like I said, do it with intention, and with each movement that you're releasing the energy. But these are the 6 plus the 2 bonus tips on how to really start your day off right. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know below in the comments, what is your morning routine? Do you have one? Or are you the kind of person that just kind of gets started with your day? I would love to know, and maybe let me know which of those practice that I just shared with you are you now willing to maybe implement and give it a try. I would love to know. So thank you so much for being here. Now be sure to check out this video here about magnetizing your desires, so you know how to do that in more detail. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make it an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.